Hey guys, so I wanted to talk about the wild card race. It got a little bit more interesting. Um, so there's just technically one team fighting for that last playoff spot. Technically, because there's only like 5 games. Um, a lot of Red Sox fan wanted me to put the Red Sox because they won 4 in a row. But there's only 4 games left, and they're 3.5 games behind. They're not making the playoff, but I'll do it. I'll talk about them because they're still alive, I guess. And the same thing with the Mariners. They're not technically they're still alive, but they're not making the playoff. Let's get into it. So we're gonna start with the Red Sox, even if I don't think it's not just I don't think they're not gonna make the playoff. They won 4 in a row. They're winning in the wrong time because it's a little bit too late for them. But they won 4 in a row. They're 80 and 78. They're 3.5 games behind the Royals for the last playoff spot. They're 6-4 last 10 games on the road. So I put all the road games, the road record, and they're 43 and 37 because they're going to be, if they go in the playoff, they're not going in the playoff, but let's say they go in the playoff, they're going to have to play the Yankees, Astros, or the Guardians, and they're going to be on the road. But they are not playing, they're not going to be playing, but they have a record of 43 and 37. So they really have a good road record. Against the Yankees, they're 6-7, so they play actually very good against the Yankees. Against the Astros, they're 2-4, and the Guardians 2-5. So they have 4 games left. That's why I'm saying they're not making the playoff. They have 1 game against the Blue Jays tonight, and then one more series, 3 games against the Rays, and then they finish the season. So they're not making the playoff. Just saying there. The Mariners, 81 and 77. They're 2.5 games behind the Royals, so they have a shot, but a lot of things have to happen to get them in the playoff. A lot of things. So they need the Twins to lose, they need the Royals to lose, or the Detroit Tigers to lose. They're 6-4 last 10 games. On the road, they're not good. 35 wins, 45 lost. They're the worst road records in all these teams. Against top team, against the Yankees, they're 3-4. Against the Astros, they actually play very well, 7-5. But against the Guardians, 2-4. So if they would have made it, they want to be number 6 and play, or they want to be in the playoff to play against the Astros. That's what they're rooting for. But they have to make it, and they have 4 games left. That's what is hurting them. They have less games than the top teams here. They have 1 game against the Astros, so that's really good. But in 3 games against the A's, and that's what's good about it. They're playing against the A's in the end of the season, and and they have 4 games, so they have a small shot, but I don't see it against the. So we have the Twins, another team. I don't know if they're gonna make it. They lost 3 in a row, 81 and 76. They are 2 games behind the Royals. So the game that Royal won last night helped them, and Twins lost last night really hurt the Twins. Last 10 games they're 3-7, so they're not playing good. They're really playing not good right at the wrong time. On the road they're 39 and 42. Against top team, they really struggle against a top team. Against the Yankees, they're 0-6. So if they make the playoff and go against the Yankees, they're gonna have really a lot of trouble. Against the Astros, they're 4-2, so that's really good. But against the Guardians, 3-10. So they really have to maybe play against the Astros. Next game, so they have 5 games. That's what's helping them, not the Mariners. So they have a game more than the Mariners, and that's really what's helping them. So they have 2 games versus the Marlins, and they're all at home. In 3 games against the Orioles. So Marlins, that's a little bit that's a winnable game. Against the Orioles, well, we'll see if they can win against the Orioles. So they need to win maybe 4 out of 5 here to be in the playoff. But they've been not playing very well. So then we have the Royals. The Royals are 83 and 74. They've been not playing good baseball, but they won a important game last night. The last 10 games, they're 3-7. Not good. On the road, they're 38 and 38. Against top teams, so against the Yankees, they're 2-5, not really great. Against the Astros, 3-4. Against the Guardians, though, they're 8-5. So if they play against their rival in the division, the Guardians, they will make the playoff. They will maybe go somewhere in the playoff. Next games, they have 5 games and they're all on the road. That's really gonna hurt them. That's gonna be very hard. 2 games against the Nationals, so that's actually not bad. But 3 games against the Braves, and that's gonna be very hard because the Braves are also trying to make the playoff. So it's gonna be very competitive, really hard games, really tough games to play. But the Royals have a chance to make the playoff. They have to get 5 games, so they only have to worry basically against the Twins. They really have to worry about the Twins. But maybe the Mariners, but that's pretty much it. I don't see the Mariners making it. If they lose tonight, they're pretty much out. Then we have Detroit Tigers that have been playing the opposite of these teams here. They won 3 in a row. They're 83-74. Last 10 games, they're 8-2. So they're the second team in the wild card. They're not catching the Orioles. On the road, they're 43-38. So they really have a good road record. Against top team though, not really so much good. Against the Yankees, they're 2-4. Against the Astros, they're 2-4. Against the Guardians, they're 6-7. Maybe they could change that in the playoff, but that's not good. Next game, they're all at home. That's really good. 2 games against the Rays. So the Rays are right behind the Red Sox here. 3 games against the White Sox, and that's what's going to help them make the playoff because the White Sox are the worst team in baseball, and maybe one of the worst team ever been together. So Detroit Tigers, I think they will make the playoff. They just need to win a few more games here, and they're gonna control their destiny is controlled by them because it all depends what they do here. But they've been playing very well, and they have teams that are not that great. So really good. So let me know in comments who you think will make the playoff. And Red Sox, I don't see the Red Sox making it. Sorry, but 4 games left. They have everything against them. They've been winning a lot. They've been playing very well lately, but it's a little bit too late, I think. So let me know in comments which team will make the playoff. I think the Tigers will make it, and I think the Royals will make it. So like and subscribe. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you soon with more videos. See you guys.